Alright, hello everyone, and now welcome to a game between Moon versus Fly here on Swamped Temple. Made a little mistake and started casting the game I had already cast. Took me about 4 minutes. I'm like, this opening seems really similar for some strange reason. And then I went over to my channel. I'm like, yep, I had already cast this game. Anyways, let's go ahead and look at the opening here. Orc Burrow, Altar of Storms. We'll see what hero will be making its way out. Meanwhile, Moon setting up Altar of Elders, Moonwell, and an Ancient of War off over here. This is actually a very, very dangerous place to try and creep out, as your back is essentially exposed towards your opponent early on. If you get creep jacked, and then you end up getting pinched between your creeps and your opponent, and you have to go through your opponent to be able to escape, that does end up becoming a problem. Altar of Elders now being placed down. It is going to be a... Wow. I am surprised that it's a Demon Hunter. Is the day that I am surprised that a Night Elf hero is... the Night Elf hero is a Demon Hunter coming in from Moon. So interesting strategy this time around. Meanwhile, Moon will be... Or, excuse me, Fly will be going for that Blade Master. So Fly going for the Blade Master and Moon going for the Demon Hunter. This is going to be your classic matchup here on Swamped Temple. Now, as the Wisp are going to get trained up, we'll see what the follow-up strategies are all going to be. Looking back off to the north, that is a lot of peons on the lumber line right now. As we see, what, 20 over 20 supply compared to 19 over 20. So Blade Master, Grunt, and this is the remaining, what, 12 peons right there? I think that's the number, if I'm doing my math correctly. No additional Orc Burrows, though, and I don't see a Voodoo Lounge as of yet, so it could be a very fast tech to tier 2. Moonwells are still being trained up down across here. Demon Hunter taking a lot of damage. Repairs underway as the peon... What is it doing? The peon now trying to pull back. Blade Master may be able to spot all of this, and this could be a potential problem as the Rock Golem could get taken down. Blade Master, is he going to get some damage onto the... Yes, the Demon Hunter right there. Demon Hunter will end up getting the final blow off onto that peon as the Rock Golem will not get finished off. Damage getting added up very quickly, finishing off this Ancient of War, and it is going to get taken down with one more shot right there. There it goes. All right, Mana Burn onto the Blade Master. Blade Master, however, with enough gas in the tank to still head back home as the Blade Master is going to try and get away. All right, I'm going to go in and switch colors, or at least try and switch colors. Can I switch colors here? There we go, so I can at least spot the Blade Master as it's when walking around. Blade Master back off to the north, looking to clear up the Renegade Wizard, Kobold Geomancer, Kobold Tunneler creep camps. Need some additional help, though. And it's going to go ahead and just buy maybe some Dust of Appearance. Boots of Speed are probably not available yet. Picks up a Circlet of Nobility. Back down to the south, we're looking at the Demon Hunter, a 333 creep camp falling at the hands of the Demon Hunter and a lone archer, as a lot of damage was done to this Rock Golem creep camp, but unable to finish it off. It feels like Moon is going to be a little bit behind here. Tech to tier 2, 2/3 of the way done. Meanwhile, Tree of Life just now started with the Hunter's Hall getting upgraded. Let's take a look back off to the north. Grunts, pretty tight construction on all of these buildings here. Orc Burrows will be able to cover everything as the Blade Master now rolls on out. Grunt making its way out and about. Blade Master rolling on out here as well. Where are all of these units going to be traveling off to next? As we can take a look, Rock Golem with, well, Rock Golem just being by his peaceful self. So far, none of these two players are really trying to be aggressive, and that means that we should be looking at a larger army with higher tier units. Once this Great Hall is done, I'm expecting a Bestiary and or Spirit Lodge to get some some Spirit Walkers. Demon Hunter quickly runs across over here, and the detonation does go across here. Will this one Force Roll Berserker be able to get saved? I'm not 100% sure. Scroll of Speed now being used, but the Archer able... Oh my goodness. getting finished off by a spitting spider. Unfortunate right there, as we now see a quick hex go down onto the grunt. All right, Fly getting a little bit of an unlucky break. The creeps spitting all of that acid damage onto that grunt there, as the grunt and all of these remaining units are going to try and back off. Blade Master back down to the south. Are we going to see perhaps some Dust of Appearance usage here? There's Dust of Appearance. Archer now trying to retreat. Looks like it will be able to do exactly that, as the, well, remaining units are getting backed up again. There goes one. Sentry wards now being placed down. Mana burn onto the Blade Master. Blade Master sitting at level 1, trying to get away, down to 36 hit points. Isn't going to be able to get away in time. It looks as though that poison is really taking its toll, down to 20 damage. And, oh, Beastmaster comes back the other way. There's the mana burn, and a mana burn to finish off the opponent's unit. Quill Beast was the kill that wasn't the quill that broke the camel's back. It was a mana burn, but every little part doing its thing. Back over here to the top left, there's that Tauren Totem, there's that Bestiary that I was expecting, and we are getting that Shadow Hunter. Fly is going to be in an uphill battle, as he needs to resurrect his primary hero. Oh, and as it is currently out of action, and he's losing a lot of precious time to try and level it up. The Shadow Hunter, or excuse me, the Demon Hunter is already almost at level 3. Shadow Hunter just out onto the field, fresh. Amicado, thank you for the subscription. Sponsoring Warcraft 3 Reforged for my favorite Warcraft 3 caster. Keep on casting. I try to catch it as often as possible. Thank you. Thank you for sponsoring me. I've already bought it, but it is, well, it will definitely help. Let's take a look back across over here. Grunts going after the Quill Beast once more. What is going on, as the Raiders are now out onto the field, and we should be getting into a couple of ensnares. There goes another unit there. Raider does not have ensnare as of yet, I don't believe. Nope, does not have it, but once it does have it, it is going to become a bit of a problem, as the Raiders are able to shut down low hit point. Well, there goes that Archer. Archer quickly gets hexed, not going to be able to walk away at all. No ensnare. It is going to get taken down. There it goes, as the Orc now making a little bit of a comeback play, even though he is behind on level. 1-1 compared to a 3-2. However, picking off enemy units is incredibly important, as he currently has a 3 supply advantage. And back across over here, Raiders going after the Kobold Geomancer, finishing off some difficult creep camps from his opponent. Shadow Hunter, excuse me, Blade Master picking up a Tome of Agility +2, getting bonus damage onto that Rock Golem, as the Sentry Wards passed or handed off to the Shadow Hunter. Blade Master now sitting at level 2 as well. Sentry Ward is now down out onto the field, as the Raider is going to get healed back up. Demon Hunter, Beastmaster looking to finish off some more creep camps here, still sitting at 3-2, as the Demon Hunter opts to use a Scroll of Town portal to head back home. Now, the Shadow Hunter had already embarked on a retreat, as it felt like Moon didn't want to walk all the way back. Demon Hunter at 3, Beastmaster at 2, relatively low on mana. Meanwhile, over here on the top left-hand side of the map, we are going into the Tauren Totem, still training up those Spirit Walkers, and the Bestiary is still training up those Raiders. Shadow Hunter, where is it going to go next? Will it be able to get to level 2? That is the question. Blade Master not too far behind. Actually a little bit ahead here. Already at level 2, and this creep camp should end up getting taken down at the hands of the Shadow Hunter. Renegade Wizard in a little bit of a predicament now, as the Shadow Hunter will finish off the remainder of this creep camp. A nice big strike right there to finish off the Renegade Wizard, as another Tome of Agility +2 goes down on the Blade Master, who is now up to 27 agility right now, higher than the standard 29 compared to 25 just from tomes. Demon Hunter ready to engage. Beastmaster not too far behind, going to go in and continue to push. Dryads are now starting to poke apart these Raiders, as the Raiders will try and throw down a couple of ensnares. Raiders, however, are getting slowed down, as the Beastmaster forces the Scroll of Town portal in order to get away. Are the Dryads able to finish off anything new? It does not look like it, but 48 supply compared to 42. Are we getting reinforcements to try and chase down those units? No, we are not. At least not yet. Dryads are currently sitting at 0-0 upgrades, as we are now going into, I believe, hardened skin or resistance skin gives mountain giants increased resistance to spell damage. Let's take a look. Makura Title Lord now making its rounds over. It looks as though it's going to get held up a little bit. Back over here on the top right hand side of the map, Blade Master and Shadow Hunter should be able to get to level 3 each, as Gloves of Haste are now picked up. Alright, Blade Master will get to level 3, no problem. 2 Shamans are here. Rune of Lesser Healing. Is the Shadow Hunter going to be able to make it? No, it's not. Tome of Strength +2 now getting picked up there. And I don't know if that... Actually, yeah, that is the correct order to pick up those items. Making sure to heal up all of those. Grab your a heal before you get a permanent +50/+50. Mountain Giant now on the move out. Raider making its way back down to the south here. We are looking at Stronghold. We are going into pillage research. And if this turns into a hit and run tactic, this may actually work out well. Hit and run tactics, as you know, can cause a lot of problems as the Shadow Hunter gets up to level 3. Can cause a lot of problems as the Raiders are able to trade much more efficiently just by attacking buildings. Demon Hunter over here on the top right in a little bit of trouble, taking a lot of damage. He's trying to go toe-to-toe with the Demon Hunter here, but not going to be able to really do much about it. Scroll of Healing as the Mana Burn does go across onto that Spirit Walker. All right, more damage getting added. Perhaps the Spirit Walkers are going to go into the ethereal form. Demon Hunter uses a potion of healing, I believe, as the Blade Master is going to be forced to try and retreat. Shadow Hunter and Grunts just within range, but a Raider unable to be saved. Spirit Walker very low on hit points here. What is going on back here? Blade Master and Spirit Walker trying to heal back up. 560 hit points. Those healing salves, I believe, heal 400. I'll have to double check that. But as we're taking a look at where all of these units are going to be going next, Blade Master here ready to go, finishing off this 3-3-3 creep camp. And Fly has really closed in on the level advantage. Level 4, level 3 now, compared to level 3, level 3. Fly doing a great job making sure that Moon does not run away with this game. Massive number of Raiders on the move. Kodo Beast with a bunch of heals. The big waterfalls in this map are pretty. Yes, they are. Meanwhile, back over here on the bottom left, the Title Lord will get taken down. Blade Master able to finish it off, and we see an Ankh of Reincarnation. Very useful, but at the same time, you want items to be used proactively, not just, hey, when I die. You want the assurance that, hey, you know what, I may not necessarily die, and this item is not going to be that helpful then. Tome of Knowledge being left behind here. Raiders are not going to spot it. Kodo Beast finished digesting. There's a Hawk overhead catching sight of that Tome of Knowledge as all the units are now retreating back down to the south. Alright, Dryads are here ready to go. Beastmaster, Quill Beasts now making their way back down. Moon trying to set up another expansion again as there's a lone Demon Hunter standing in between the Orc army and this Night Elf base. Dryads now getting up some Mountain Giants. And I just realized Ancient of Lores are actually incredibly powerful as well. Has a very strong anti-magic unit that also has Dispel. Has bears, which are essentially level 1 paladins, as they deal a good amount of damage and also heal. Mountain Giants are just the icing on the top to make sure that there is really no weakness to that Ancient of Lore building. Blade Master, Beast Master, Shadow Hunter now making its rounds to try and shoo away that Blade Master. Blade Master, however, sticking around long enough to try and continue this pressure. Wisp now making their way over here to the 3 o'clock location as this entangled gold mine is about half ready. Dryads, Grunts, Kodo Beasts in their bellies, about to battle it out here, but both sides unsure of what their opponent has and what the army is going to look like. All right, there's those triple giants. Blade Master shows up to the party straight up. Shadow Hunter gets ensnared. We'll see where all of these units are going to be going up next. Quickly disenchanted. Raiders, are they going to perhaps try and finish down some of these units? Mountain Giant taking far too much damage as the Spirit Walker is now trying to hold back. Healing Wave again. Massive, massive ensnares once more as the Demon Hunter now sits at level 4. Blade Master going to go after this Dryad. Dryad could get taken down. Meanwhile, you're still taking a look at a large number of units as the Raiders are trying to finish off these Mountain Giants here. However, some of those Mountain Giants are just illusions. Only one of them is real right now, and that could potentially be a problem as there are just so many Mountain Giants that, well, it looks like they have to be real targets. Beastmaster out onto the field as well. I'm sorry, 59 supply compared to 59. Both sides are dead, even Orc. A little bit supply blocks. Meanwhile, Moon with more Moon Wells so he can drink from them and get better. Grunts continuing to pour on in from this location. Let's take a look. Shadow Hunter sitting at level 4 is going to be able to save all of these units here. It looks as though one Kodo Beast is going to be able to at least get that Dryad. I believe so. It at least got the Dryad first before that Kodo Beast outside was taken down. Blade Master looking to chase after that, well, Beastmaster there. Meanwhile, Blade Master now heading back down to the south, looking to finish off some of those Dryads. Unable to finish again as a Staff of Preservation pulls him out of a type spot. All right, continuing to draw it on out. Let's take a look at it. 2 Mountain Giants, an army of Dryads, but the Night Elf is really in the driver's seat now as the Demon Hunter gets to level 5. Blade Master is at 4, and where is that Shadow Hunter? Shadow Hunter is in the back, sitting at 4 as well. Raider's going to try and engage. All right, Hawk is up in the air, causing lots of problems. Could really just focus on Obsidian Statues and Grunts. That would perhaps be the best use of its time to just try and take down those units as the Blade Master now getting an ensnare off on a Dryad. All right, Hawks are here, ready to go. Bears coming in from the north side. They look to be, well, upset and trying to finish off this Demon Hunter-led army. Raiders about to get taken down. Glaive from the Shadow Hunter decides not to throw it just quite yet as the Blade Master has fallen at level 4. Once the Blade Master has fallen, though, the remaining units just do tend to shrivel up as there's not much that can be done. Thanks for watching. Thanks for listening. Hope you guys enjoyed it.